Hey guys, what is going on? Clash with Smith here and welcome to another Clash of Clans video, and today we're continuing the series of the impossible single player map challenge. So what we're going to go do, as you can see, we've got a load of giants trained up. So we've got 44 level 6 giants trained up, and we have got all these maps to complete. 150 stars we could possibly get, but I doubt we're going to get that far. 50 maps we've got, so let's go and see how many maps we can do. I think the other goblins, they got through about 14 to 15 maps, but we're expecting the giants to maybe go a bit further because they go straight for defenses and they have a lot of hit points, and they also can do quite a lot of damage to opposing defenses. So we're going to go and collect a load of this gold. Then we've got an achievement. You may have seen this achievement in my last few videos. I've had it for ages. 500 gems and also a level up 5,000 XP. So we're going to collect that. We're getting it ready for the screenshot. Let's try and get the screenshot here. So it's quite difficult, but here we go. So right, boom, there we are. I got the screenshot. I think I might have got it when when the level up, I said level 21 was a bit kind of bright, but you know, it will do. So we've got 44 level 6 giants, and basically if you didn't already know the rules, if you didn't already see the Goblin version of this, if you want to go and see the Goblin one, it's a few episodes back on this channel. We did a Goblin version of this, but now we're doing giants. So what you have to do, you can only use heroes once, even if they like full health. You can't use them again. You can only use them once, and you've also got some spells. You cannot use any more of them. And the giants, you cannot use any more giants than what you've got. So you need to try and use the least amount of giants possible on each map. So we're going into the first map. Let's go and see what we can do. So I'm guessing one giant to be able to do this job. Yes, he will leaves us with 43 giants, so he's going to get a nice few hit points on that cannon. Unfortunately, this video probably will be a bit slow and a bit boring maybe, because the giants just going to literally take ages. They're the slowest troop in Clash of Clans. But anyway, yes, we can only use the spells once, obviously. The heroes, even if they stay full health, we can't reuse them, unfortunately, so we just have to ignore them. Even if we need to take one more building out, that will knock out. So we need to try and get through as many maps as possible. I think in the Goblins, they got through, I don't know how many, I think it's about 14 to 15 maps, which wasn't bad at all. Let's see if the giants can beat that. So we are going back down to the second map. We're coming against Goblin Forest. Let's see if one giant can take it out. I think it will. The only problem will be if we come across any spring traps. They will definitely be a bad thing, and they could affect my giants, not probably, or pretty badly anyway. So the giant's going to do work on that arch tower. The arch tower is going to be pretty weak. She didn't do fuck all, the giant. So the giant is going to take out these buildings. So I don't know how I'm going to try and make this speed up. You can't really make it speed up. I'm just guessing it's going to be a slow episode. The goblins were quite quick. I'm pretty sure every single other troop would be quicker than this. Like the hog rider, everything else would be a lot quicker than this. But the giants are so slow. They do quite a lot of hit points. I've definitely seen worse. Thank God we're not doing archers, because then we just probably use one archer in every single raid, and it'd just be so slow there. Not hit points, but you know, damage per second, that's the one. So they're pretty bad at that. So we're going for a second raid. Can one giant take out both of these cannons? Yes, he will. The cannon will do work on that one cannon. Look at the health they've got. It's so annoying how, like, I wish they could survive by, like, if they're not dying, they should just go into, like, the next battle with the amount of health they've got if you want to, but you should be able to have the choice of that. That's quite annoying, but anyway, it's like in real life. If you've got a soldier and he dies half, he's going to go into the next battle at half. Well, that won't really happen, but anyway, you know what I mean. So the giant's working slow. He's really slow. He's not doing really a lot of damage, but he's definitely taking his time. So Goblin Outpost, we will beat again. So we've done every single map so far with only 3 giants used. That's pretty insane. So 3 maps, 3 giants. So on a pretty good record. So this giant's hitting this final building. He's doing a nice bit of damage. Let's just go and have a look at the base. It's like, it looks really nice, doesn't it? Yeah, that was it. We just need to try and make up some time why the giant's fucking slow. So we're going for another raid. We're going for the 4th one. We're coming against Rocky Fort. Now, these giants have done a lot better than the goblins so far. I'll admit that. Let's see if one giant can take out this base. There's going to be a few bombs there that won't do anything to the giant. But yeah, what was I saying? The goblins were a lot quicker than giants. I'm guessing because the goblins, we did have to use a few more than goblins though. But the giants are doing good. I think with like the first 4 maps we've done quicker than the goblins. I don't know whether because we just use more goblins, but I don't know. The goblins are a bit more quicker and a bit more powerful. But anyway, we're just going to go back into the giant. Let's see what this giant can do. He's not doing a lot. Is there anything exciting going on in the map? We've got a nice little building there. We're not building, but a little stone there. Some little pebbles. We got a few little beautiful trees. That one's out of place. That is wrong. So anyway, the giant's going to do work on this cannon. So the giant is taking his time. He managed to take out that cannon that was going to hit the town hall. Then he's got 2 red buildings left, so he'll do a lot of work on them. 50% we've already got. So that one giant is taking his time. He's not doing any damage at all. Let's go and have a look at the base. So we've got those little things. I remember that was a glitch base. Someone had that on their glitch base. I did a video on that before. But anyway, we're getting back into this. The giant's doing work on that red tower. Can he do it in 1 more hit? Yes, he can. I reckon 3 hits it takes him. Let's try this other one. 3 hits. Go on, giant. 1, 2, 3. Yes, he will. Perfect. 3-star. That's another map we've defeated by only using 4 giants. So moving into map number 5, we're coming up against Goblin Gauntlet. Let's go and see how good this base is. Oh, it's shit. Wow, why are there so many bad bases? We're not going to send in a load of giants just to waste them to speed things up. I can kind of edit the video, but you know, editing the video kind of makes it a bit less realistic. I like editing videos, but I still like editing them when it like kind of loses the reality. Where is the giant going? Oh, I thought he was going to go down here then and like just then make his way through our walls. About to say that would have been stupid. But anyway, the giant's going to take his time, and I'll be back with you when he's destroyed a bit more of the base. The giant is now making his way down to the final building, the little red building. Not a lot going on in this base either. Quite a boring base. Wow, that is a big trunk. That should not be allowed. Is that bigger than normal? The normal ones you get on the base? I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure, but it does look a bit bigger. Looks as big as these like little trees. But anyway, the giant takes out the base. Only 1 giant there. So moving into map number 6. So here we go down to the very bottom again. We're coming up against map number 6, Cannonball Run. We only use 1 giant per base at the moment. Will this change now that there are a few more high-level cannons? I reckon the giant will be one of the best out of all of them, out of all the troops we're going to do. We're going to try and do about 6 or 7 troops because there's not a lot going on CUC. There's not a lot of videos I can really make, so we kind of just have to do challenges, which is why I'm going to do a lot of challenges in this series to make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that. We're going to see what every single troop can do in CUC. We're not every single troop, but cause, like with healers, there's not really a lot you can do except for just heal like the heroes or sending 1 giant or something like that. That'd be a bit boring. So we're kind of just going to keep it as it goes. And hopefully this giant can do a lot of work. So we're not going to do like a P.E.K.K.A. one of... We could do a P.E.K.K.A. one of his actually. But we'd only be able to do like 6 maps. Because like P.E.K.K.A.'s going to do... You can only have 6 P.E.K.K.A.s in 1 army composition. Which is a bit bad. But anyway, this giant's going to do a work on that 1 cannon. Will the cannon go down in... Ooh, that cannon's not going to trouble the giant. But the giant is getting hit quite a lot. So that's going to get the health down of the king quite a bit. So... The giant's hitting the town, and there's still 3 more buildings left to take out. The giant has destroyed that base completely. 1 giant did that, so that's another 3 stars. Cannonball Run was taken out, so let's move into another raid. We're coming up against, which one? Number 7. 2 smoking barrels. Let's see if this is smoking again. So, alright, this is an interesting base. It doesn't look like these cannons are going to do a lot of damage, unless there's spring traps, which could trigger... And, well, not trigger, but, you know, well, obviously they will trigger. But the giants could get... That 1 giant could get taken out by 1 spring trap, which could be the difference between making this challenge, not impossible, but possible, rather than impossible. So anyway, the giant's going to make his way around the base. He's going to push all the way around here, all the way towards that final cannon. The cannon is now targeting that final giant. Will go in. He will hit that cannon, I reckon, 4 times. 1, 2... He's going to be more than 4. 3... It's going to be 5, 4, will it be 5? Yeah, it will be 5. So anyway, he's going to hit against that wall. I reckon 3 hits. 1, 2, no, 4, definitely 4. But anyway, he's going to make his way into the center of the base. I'll be back with you when he's on his final building. I'm not going to lie, guys, this giant is so fucking slow. He's taking ages to take out our town hall, and then he's going to have to take out these 4 buildings. That will take about 4 times 3, that'd be 12. So he's still got 12 hits left, and he only does a hit every second, so it takes him so long to walk to each building and take it out with 3 hits. He does so little damage. He does alright damage, he just is so slow walking to them and trying to hitting them. When he does get hit off, you would have thought he'd the size of him, the flipping goblins probably do as much damage as that. The size of him, you would have thought he'd take it down in 1 hit like a P.E.K.K.A. He's probably bigger than the flipping P.E.K.K.A. But he doesn't actually do that a lot of damage. But anyway, guys, for the next map, we're probably going to just send in 2 to 3 giants to speed up, because this is taking absolutely ages. And anyway, where is it? 2 smoking barrels. Gold Rush we're coming up against now. I'm guessing this is full of gold rather than defenses. No, so there's 4 defenses. So we're going to send in 1 down there. Hopefully, when he's taking that one out, he'll go towards there. So we're going to send another one in this corner. No, it's going down there. Well, that didn't go to plan. I thought there might be a little opening there as well, but it clearly wasn't. So that giant's going to take out both of those cannons. Will this giant push towards here to work in a pair? Yes, he will. Will this giant be able to take it up before he comes along? Will this giant be able to take a bit of credits? Will he one more hit? No, he won't. He'll take it out though. That'd be 2 times quicker. And it's going to be a lot easier now just getting through this video, because now there's 2 giants are now going to push through this cannon. It won't make this video anywhere near as long if I'm doing this every single raid. I'm still going to make it interesting and all, and like, I'm not just letting the giants just get, like, I'm not just going to use all the giants for no reason. I'm just going to try and speed it up to make it a bit more interesting for you and for me, so I don't have to waste my time just staring at these giants because they are so slow. That is literally what I'm doing when I'm not recording. So like, what I do is like, I record, then I stop recording, then I go back and recording, like when there's something interesting happening. But when they're just walking around like this, it's a bit boring. But anyway, guys, I think these giants are doing better than the goblins we had yesterday. I don't know whether it's just because, you know, the goblins, they're kind of a bit quicker and more powerful, but and there's more of them. There's like 3 or 4 times more than them. There's 220 goblins and only 44 giants. That makes it about 4 to 5 times more goblins than giants. So anyway, look how quick it takes. Like, I can't understand one giant is walking around and being as slow as fuck. Anyway, we're going to go in for the not final, but we're going in for another raid. Let's go and see what we can do. So we are now coming up against Maginot, I don't know how that's pronounced, Maginot Lane. So he's got a mortar, I won't do anything. Then I'm going to send him 1 giant there. Will this giant be taken out by those 2 cannons? There are a few bombs around. I don't know whether this is the one with the spring traps. Remember yesterday, well not yesterday, but the last video I recorded for Clash of Clans when we did another what do you call it, a challenge like this, and there were a few spring traps which did like make the goblins go all over the place. But anyway, hopefully these 2 giants can push through the base. So we're now down to the last 2 buildings. These giants are doing work on these final 2 buildings. They will go down straight away. That is a weird little camp. I don't even know what that is. That is like not even a camp. It's just a fucked up little part of an army camp that's just in the corner for no reason. But anyway, moving on to the next one. What number are we on now? So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're on number 10. We're coming against Rat Valley now. So we're on the 10th map now. So let's go into... No, we're on the 11th map. Well, I think we're done 10. I don't know whether... Never mind, we'll find out in a second. Anyway, we're going to send a giant in there and a giant in here. Will the cannons take out the giant? No, they won't. They don't do quite a lot. Like, they don't do enough damage. I'm wondering if, like, all max giants will take out the final, like, what do you call it? The final map. Like, I don't know, what's it called? The P.E.K.K.A. Playhouse, I think. Will all max giants take out the P.E.K.K.A. Playhouse? Let me know if you want to see a video on that. I might do a video on that anyway, so that'd be pretty interesting to see. I might do an all troop on the final Goblin map. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll see how it goes, and we'll see which is the best troop in COC. So we've got all these little bombs go off. Will they manage to take out the giant? I doubt they will. They're only level 1 bombs. They won't do fuck all. But when this giant comes along here and he comes towards the elixir storage, he will get done by a load of bombs too. He's just going to take out this one. Fucking hell, that giant is shooting from a mile away. He is taking his time. Look, he's not even hitting it. He's miles off. You can see his hand missing it. Wow. Anyway, this giant's going to trigger off a load of bombs. Will he be taken out? I doubt he will. He'll be the same as the giant. He'll be a cheeky little fucker. He will get away with this. He's going to come around, push towards this elixir storage. And then will the elixir storage be taken out in, I reckon, 6 shots. We've done 1. He's done 2. 3. Oh no, maybe about 7, 8. 4. 5. 6. Please don't come along. Don't get your friend. 7. 8. Can he take it out by himself? No, he just can't. He has to get his little friends coming along. But anyway, we're on 31 giants now. We've only used 13 since the start of the video, and we are already moving on to map number 11. Well, I think it's map number 11 anyway. I think it's map number 11 anyway. So let's go and double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're coming on to brute force. We are now coming on to map number 11. So here we go, brute force. It's an interesting base. It's got a bit of decorations. That's not too bad. He's got 2 cannons though, so we're going to send him 1 giant. If we send him 1 giant there and then another giant there, do you think the cannon will take it out? No, it won't. The giant will break for that wall comfortably. He will get through to that cannon, then they will be ready to destroy the whole of the base. They're going to push around here. Will there be spring traps there? If there are spring traps, if there are spring traps, which there are not, that we could have been in trouble. So these giants are going to probably do their bit of the base. They're going to probably take out, I reckon. Right, let's do a little prediction here. I reckon the giant will take out the cannon. We need to make it a bit more interesting. We can't just watch cannons and talk about nothing. Oh, are they going to get taken out? Wow, they were close to being taken out. A few bombs will definitely take out those giants. So I reckon they're going to move on to the town hall, then the elixir storage, then this elixir storage, down here, and come along down here, then keep going along down there, and then come back down to these two. Right, that's my prediction. That is an insane prediction. If I get it right, I want a lot of credit. Oh shit, will that giant go towards that side? No, he won't. My predict. Oh, what the hell? The giant is shooting through the wall. That's not allowed. But I'm guessing this video is going to be a bit longer. This is the only prediction one I'm going to do. But I reckon the giant's going to push. Yeah, they are. My prediction is coming correct. Then they come down here, like I said. Then they go around here, up here, through here. Then they go all the way back down there to these buildings here. That is my prediction. Oh, what? That's been a cum. He's been a cum. So he should have really followed my rules. He's the one that doesn't know the rules. So the giants are now about to hit the final building. That will go down in one more hit. There we are. That final building has gone down. So that is brute force complete. So I think now we're moving on to map number 12. So here we go. We're going to go very to the top. Where is it? Brute force. Gobbo Town. We're coming up against Gobbo. I think it's Gobbo Town. Was it? Is it Gobbo Town? Yeah, it's Gobbo Town. I thought I was wondering whether we already take this down. So there's 6 giants. So we're going to send one up here, one here, one here, and one here. And then if we need any more speed up, we will send a few more on. But hopefully these giants should be able to do work to those walls and then take out the cannons. And then they'll be able to push towards these center ones. And then hopefully take the base out as quickly as possible. So believe it or not, guys, 2 giants went down to the cannons. We've still got 2 left, so we're going to leave them to do some work. We'll wait a few more minutes just for them to take out the flipping last building. So they're so flipping slow. They're so shit. Hopefully there's no spring traps. So we need to send in more giants so we can consume some more giants for the next few maps. So we'll see how that goes. So we've now taken out Gobbo Town. We're now taking out Gobbo Town. So we're going to go in for another raid. Here we go. Where are we? So we're quite high up. So Gobbo Town. Now we're coming up against a Mega Blaster. So let's go and see what we're going to do now. So we're going to send in a few more giants to speed up. So I haven't got all day. So we're going to send in 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. So that's 6 giants. We've got 19 left. So there's still enough to maybe beat the goblins. In a second, I'm going to go back to a goblin video. And I'm going to see how many maps they got through. And now we're going to see if the giants can beat them. Destroyed Mega Blaster, and I went to see how many maps we beaten in the Goblin one, and we got 15 maps. So can the Giants beat them by getting to 16 maps? Let's go and count how many. Oh shit! I did not mean to go into a live attack. We're gonna go and see how many we are on now. So we'll pay back Goblin Forest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need 13, 14, 15, 16 more maps. We need to reach 1, 2, 3 at these 3 maps. So the Giants can become the current champions. They have a bigger chance than the Goblins. Well, they obviously have a bigger chance. So they're the only ones in. They'll be ahead of the Goblins. So they'll be current champions. So we need to see if they are the strongest troop in the game. So we're going to send in 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and hopefully that they can do some damage. Hopefully. Oh, can we drop oh no, we can drop a giant there. I didn't realise that. I was wondering how that one got in without destroying any walls. It didn't show like that you could like deploy them inside the base. So we're gonna have to send in another cannon hit. No, cannon. Another giant there. I think he got flung by a spring trap. I was wondering where that one went. So I'm sure I sent in 2 giants up there. Anyway, now we just have to wait. It's now just a waiting game. The giants are doing top work on those mortars. The mortars are now down. Now they will target any structures that will stand in their way. So these massive giants, look at them, the tanks, the booms, they're going to destroy the base. So we just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 red little huts and the town hall and 2 gold storages to go. So guys, M for Mortar has been absolutely demolished by these 5 giants. There's 5 of them left. I think there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 giants left. They're going to destroy this final gold storage, and this will leave the giants sitting on 14 maps. They just need to do 2 more maps to become the champions, and they can set a new record by using the spare giants they've got after they beat the record. So where are we? So Gobbo Town, Mega Blaster, M for Mortar, immovable objects. We're going to see how immovable object works. So is this the one we just raided? No, it's not. We just did M for Mortar. So we're going to send in 2 giants there. I think there might be spring traps here. I've got a little feeling. So we'll send a giant here. Are there spring traps? Yeah, there are. So they're little cheeky buggers now. So 8 giants left, guys. This is going to be super close. Remember, we've got the heroes and the spells. Oh, shit. Wow, the giants have been absolutely demolished by the spring traps. Remember, guys, we'd need to defeat 2 more maps with 7 giants, Barbarian King, the Queen, and all the spells remaining. So I think the giants will do it. It's just a matter of defeating these cannons before the cannon destroys the giant, because that giant's going to go down to the cannon. So now she's down to this final giant. So guys, it looks like this giant is going to go down, so we're going to have to send in another one. Oh, will he take out? Well, no, he won't. So we're going to send in 1 there, and then 1 here to speed up, because I think what we're going to do in our next challenge, when we make up a new challenge, because Clash of Clans is dead, we're just going to keep doing challenges, guys. They're just a lot more funner, and they're a lot less boring, rather than just going through wars and live attacks and troll bases and stuff like that. Doing challenges, well, troll bases are fun and troll attacking is fun. Like, I shouldn't have said that. They're fun. It's just like watching this sort of shit is so boring. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for more challenges. But what I'm going to do in my next 2 challenges, I'm going to make it timed. So we don't just watch these boring giants flicking around. We have to use a certain amount of giants in a certain amount of time. So let's say 10-15 minutes we could have had to use all these giants and get to the highest amount of maps possible. And then I think it'd make it a lot more interesting and a lot more less boring, rather than just watching these giants hit away at the structures. So guys, we've just defeated another map. We have used 8 giants on that map, which means, how many more have we got left? So we need 1 more map. So we're drawing now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1 more map and then 1. So we're going to have to Watchtower, and then to Fort Knobs, and then so on and so on. So will 5 giants do it? Will 5 giants do it? So we're going to see. We're sending them all down here. I reckon there's going to be spring traps somewhere. Spring traps somewhere. So we might have to use their... Oh no, we're not going to use any spells. I think these giants may be able to do it. It's just this arch tower, which will do a lot of damage. Yeah, the arch tower is going to target the giants now. The cannon... Will the cannon take out that final giant? No, he won't. That giant will go down with 1 or 2 hits from that arch tower. But it looks like the arch tower won't be able to defeat the giants. So guys, the giants are now pushing onto the final structure of the base. This is an elixir storage, so the watchtower has been defeated. Another 3-star, which means now the giants are the current champions. But unfortunately, to set a new record, which they've currently got a record of 16, but to set another record, they've only got the king, the queen, and all the spells left. So let's go and see what we can do. So when we use 1 hero, we can't use them again. So you can use like the king, then you can't use king again. You can still use the queen. I think I might explain that a bit wrong, but anyway. Fort Knobs we're going on to now. Have we just defeated Fort Knobs? Did we just defeat Fort Knobs? No, we didn't. So this one's got an air defense. Luckily, we haven't got any air defense stuff. But will the king and the queen be able to take out this base? I doubt the king or the queen would be able to do it individually. The mortars would do absolutely fuck all to the giants. So it's interesting to see how this giant's going to do. So I think we're going to drop down. We're going to try and save the spells for the next battle. So I think we have to use it all for the next battle. Because I doubt this king will be able to take out the base. I don't think king will be able to take out this base. And maybe we'll have to use an earthquake. Or maybe I think we will with his ability. I think we will be able to take out this base. It's just the next base. We've only got the queen, the heal, the rage, the 4 earthquakes, and that 1 haste spell. So we're going to see how that goes anyway, so stay tuned for that. So we're about to use the king's ability. We're about to pop it anytime soon. He's just hitting away at some walls. Please don't go towards that wall. Thank God, I thought he was going to start in the wall. So it's looking alright so far. The king is getting a few hit points off. We're going to use his ability in a few seconds time. I don't know if we'll be able to take out the base. Will he be able to take it out? This is going to be really interesting to see. He's still with his ability. I'm going to make sure I save his abilities to the very last second. I think he'll be able to take out these mortars. It's shit. So that cannon's going to start targeting him. So we're going to use his ability in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Just managed to use his ability. Oh, look at those raging barbarians. Absolutely destroy the base. Oh, why are we going... What are they doing? They've just completely forgot about everything else. We're going to be able to take out the base, are we? This 1 cannon is going to take out my Barbarian King. And, come on, Barbarians, take it out. Yes! The Barbarian King has just managed to survive. 2 air defenses left. That looks like we'll be able to go on to a record of, what's that, 18 now. So, no, if we can beat the next map, we'll be on to 17. So, we're on 16 at the moment. Now... we will be on 17, so that is incredible. Like, can we go on to 18 by defeating the next map? So here we go, guys, moving to probably the final map, considering we've only got a few more stuff left. So where are we at? So, we've done MS Water, move all object done, Watchtower. Should we triple check we're done Watchtower? Yeah, we did Watchtower, I remember doing that. That was when we had like 5 giants. So we're going to go back to the top, and then we're going to see what we can do. So, we've done Fort Knobs, moving to the Fool's Goal. Let's go and see what Fool's Goal can do. Oh, buttocks. Oh, shit. So, I think we're in a bit of trouble here. So, I think what we're going to do, we're going to drop Earthquakes on... Well, we're going to drop Earthquakes on. We need to try and get 2 defenses. We're going to drop them both here. Let's get both the Arch Tower and the Cannon. Yes, it will. And we've opened every single one of the wall compartments. So, we're going to drop in the Queen there. Hopefully the queen can do some damage. We've got abilities here. We've got the spells as well. So we have to use the spells eventually because we can't use them in another raid because there'll be no troops left. So we might as well use them now. So you can use the haste spell because I can't just go in to the next battle with just heal and raid. They won't do anything. So we might as well use them now and not waste them. So we've got the queen's ability. We can use that in a few seconds time. We're gonna rub a heal spell right there to keep it healed up. Maybe we should have saved it for these defenses around here. But will the queen be able to set a new record of 17? So she's just pushing through the base now. She's not doing a lot of damage. Queen she's got ability left, so I think we're definitely 100% going to get the 3 stars. We just can't go on further than this. So let's just watch the queen go. She's so, oh, we got some Larrys. Oh, we got some Larrys. They won't do anything. We're going to put the rage spell in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Hopefully we won't have to use it. Oh, shit. I'm questioning whether we're going to get the 3 star now. No, we're not. No, we are. Fuck. Oh, no. We got mortars, and they will take out my archers once I spawn them. So we're going to have to hope. Boom. Queen's ability. Go. We got archers, and they're going to die quick. We got 1 mortar left, and that mortar, will the mortar be able to do enough damage? No, I think the queen will survive. 95%. That is a victory. So that is absolutely insane. So that leaves the new record for 18. We're going to go and double check that just to... Oh, shit. We did this yesterday. We're going to try a giant because it's a giant episode also. And then we're going to hit the raid. Phew. I thought I was about to do an attack then. So we go back to the top. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... 19, we through fair was our last one. So we have done, shit, I completely lost count again. So guys, we defeated 18 maps, which is the new record. We beat the other one by 3. The goblins are nothing compared to the giants. I'm sure we could have probably got 1 more map if we say the giants, but they were so time consuming. They took ages to do anything. So anyway guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a big thumbs up. That'd be so much appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let me know what you want to see in the future challenges. Let me know down below, and whether I should have a timer on my videos, because they do they're quite difficult to make with videos like this. With the giants, they are so fucking slow. They take ages to get through all those buildings. This build, I reckon this video is probably going to be about 30 to 35 minutes long. That is just a prediction from what I've been recording. Like, that's just timing. I started this video probably about 40 minutes ago, but I edited some of it out, obviously. So edited some of it out, obviously, because it was just taking ages. And if I was with you, it would take so long. So anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a big thumbs up. Let me know down below any more video ideas you've got. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Clash of Clans and Clash Royale videos every single day. And remember guys, if you want free gems, use the link below. Use code SMOOTHIES, get yourself some free points, which you get yourself some gems a lot faster. So thank you so much guys for watching. I love you all. Peace out.